Okay, good evening, gentlemen. I'm recording this session. I'm going to put on the YouTube. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know right now. Otherwise, you can leave them. Okay, gentlemen. The exercise which we're going to do is come under GTO. Okay. So here we'll be having GD-1, GD-2, and Lecturette. In GD-1, I'll give you two topics, topic 1 and topic 2. You have to select one topic after discussing among yourself. Okay. Then in GD-2, I'll give you one topic. There is no choice. You have to discuss on that, have a discussion on that particular topic only. Okay, then we will proceed with the lecturette. Okay, in lecturette, first of all, each and every individual have to introduce yourself. I'll give you some points you have to keep in your mind, and you have to give your introduction on that particular points only in a chronological order. Okay, after that, I'll give you 4 topics. You have to select any one after picking the card, and you will take 3 minutes for the preparation. After taking 3 minutes of preparation, you'll come in the meeting and stand straight. Okay, and you will start your narration or the speech or the lecture for 3 minutes continuously. So for the GD-1, we have a topic 1. India and the United Arab Emirates (UAE) share a robust and multifaceted relationship that spans across various sectors, including trade, investment, security, and people-to-people contacts. The strategic partnership between the two nations has witnessed significant growth in recent years, contributing to the regional stability and prosperity. What do you think? Which field India needs to focus and why? Lead 1, economic cooperation. Lead 2, strengthening the security cooperation. Lead 3, enhancing cultural exchange. Okay, let me just give you more of a brief on the leads, okay, for the better understanding. Economic cooperation, the foundation of bilateral relations. Strengthening security cooperation, addressing the regional challenges. Enhancing cultural exchanges means fostering the people-to-people contact. Okay, now the topic 2 of GD-1. Artificial intelligence, AI, and automation have become the integral component of our rapidly advancing technological landscape. While they hold immense potential to transform the various aspects of society, the ethical implications surrounding their use and impact cannot be overlooked. Which leads can strengthen technology in India for the betterment of people and society. Lead 1, socio-economic impact and job displacement. Lead 2, digital infrastructure enabling connectivity and access. And the lead 3, collaboration and adoption leveraging the global partnership. And lead 4, skill development and research nurturing the tech talent. You want me to repeat the topics?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Second one, sir.
Okay.
Second one.
Topic 2, artificial intelligence and automation have become the integral components of a rapidly advancing technological landscape. While they hold immense potential to transform the various aspects of society, the ethical implications surrounding their use and impact cannot be overlooked. Which lead can strengthen technology in India for the betterment of people and society. Number 1, socio-economic impact and job displacement. Lead 2, digital infrastructure enabling the connectivity and access. Yeah. Then collaboration and adoption leveraging the global partnership, and lead 4 is skill development and research nurturing the tech talent. So gentlemen, discuss among yourself and do let me know which topic you would like to have a discussion on, please. Quick.
Gentlemen, I think the first topic is a good one because we have major points related to world politics and geopolitics. So I think we
I
should
think
go
sec-
with that,
friends,
and
we can go with the second one, that is
Focus
it
upon
is
the
in the
second topic, which is based upon the
Ah,
AI.
So I like
yes,
to
I
go
agree
with
with
the
the
I think
discussion.
we
We
should
can go with the second
go
point.
on the second topic, that is artificial intelligence.
I like
as
to
because
start
of chat,
with
chat
Most
GPT
of us
is
are
in use.
comfortable in the second topic.
Most of us are
The
comfortable
Majority
with
of
the
us
second topic, that is
comfortable
the
with the
AI.
second topic,
But
the artificial
Most of us are
intelligence.
agree to the
how many
second
of us
topic.
agree on
People
first
agree with the
topic?
second topic, they
Go
can
with the
raise the
second
hand.
I
topic.
think first topic has the major points which we can cover
Gentlemen,
rather than
gentlemen, we can go with the
because the
second
leads.
topic. And we can proceed the discussion.
many of us are saying of second
So,
topic.
so most of
Yes,
us are
I
agreeing
agree.
with the
Then many of us
topic
has
number
agreed to the second point. So let's go
about
with the artificial
we can go with the
intelligence.
second topic. So
Those who
gentlemen,
are
most
okay
of
with
us
artificial
agree.
intelligence.
Let's go with the
Second
second
topic.
topic. Let's go with the second topic.
We have more
It's
to
okay.
contribute towards it.
Okay, fine. So have you guys decided which topic you want to have a discussion on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Most of us
Sir,
agree
we
on second
decided
one.
to go with topic number 2.
Yes, I think we should go with the artificial intelligence.
Okay, all of you topic number 2.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want to reveal a topic or not? Start.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay,
gentlemen, I think
gentlemen.
skill development plays one
Gentlemen,
of the
I
major
think we
factor in
can
this.
go with
As we know that, gentlemen, let me complete my point. So skill development, as we know, that it covers overall all the aspects as the country needs more
so that we
skilled
can go
people
with the
in the
lead number
technology
1.
rather than
Gentlemen, one by one,
going with the
say
other
what
things.
lead you want
Yes,
to
I
continue.
agree with this
Gentlemen,
point.
gentlemen, I believe we
Going
have
with
plenty
the
of
skill
time to
development point can
contribute
lead
towards
us
this
to
topic.
the right direction.
So I think we
With
should proceed by
artificial intelligence, what
one-on-one lead.
student can do, they can learn various things. They can interact. Interactive learning is there, like Python. If we have to learn Python, we can visualize it by the
Gentlemen, we
various
can go with
artificial
the first lead,
intelligence
which was
resources
focusing
and
upon
learn
the
in better way.
deployment
That is
part.
a skill
As
development.
it's the era of AI, so we can say that
Gentlemen, we
most of
can
the
go with the lead about the
SMSC
digital infrastructure of the
are like
country.
they are contributing near about 30% of the
These two
regional GDP
technologies
of
can
our
Okay,
contribute
India.
gentlemen, so
output of the
2
country in
topics are
digital
come
world. So
up.
we can
That
go with the
Gentlemen, I
lead
think
number
everyone should go one by one.
and the 2 is the betterment of society. So what do you like to go with?
We can do
We should focus on joblessness or focusing on the
Yes,
social
agree.
development.
Gentlemen, I believe that the
Gentlemen, we
main
should
way
go
moving
with the
forward
topic
is
have to work
adapting
upon
to the
something new.
improve the digital
That's the point.
infrastructure of the
If we
country.
want
Gentlemen,
to improve a nation,
So we can
what
go
we
with that
can do
lead.
to improve
So
its
these
youth
two
by
technologies can
skilling
be
it.
used for
Gentlemen, I believe that
That's the
going
point.
forward and connecting technology is the
Behind
way
it,
forward.
we can do
As
to promote
almost
the
all of
overall society growth.
in the technology development.
Same.
So these so we can go with the lead that improving the India's digital infrastructure for betterment of the future.
So the betterment of
Gentlemen, we have
society
seen
is
that
good to go.
majority of us agreed that as India is now becoming a hub for technologies, and artificial intelligence is the next big thing that is occurring. It is happening as we speak right now.
So
We
gentlemen,
are
we can
in
go with
that
the lead
moment,
that
and we are in that
I'm agreeing with
we
you.
can go with the lead that improves
So
the
while we
digital
are
infrastructure.
that we can go with the
This
first
is
lead, we can focus upon the
there are
employment
both
part.
Gentlemen, as we know that the traditional
very
education
MNCs
system is mostly based on traditional
therefore,
and it does not focus on the skills as much.
there will be
So
more
I think
FDI,
skill development
and
can be
therefore
seen as the one of the
we
biggest thing which can
became a
focus
more
and
IT
develop
hub.
AI in our country much more.
So India became an IT hub.
I-
We have to improve our digital infrastructure
Adding,
because there are
Please, gentlemen, it is not a debate, a discussion. Jitesh, give chance everyone to speak one by one. You people, you're not understanding. Topic is not important here. First, learn how to put up your points in front of your associates or friends or whatever people you are having discussion with. Peacefully, politely. You're not fighting here. You're not out for a debate. It's not PPDT. Okay? It's a discussion. Everywhere it's a discussion. Give chance to everyone. Listen to their points. Okay, don't listen to react. Listen to understand. Am I clear? Okay, so don't fuck up this time. Try to understand. It's a discussion. Peacefully, politely. Okay, gentlemen, please you speak. And give chance to others to speak. You guys are here for knowledge sharing. Okay, whatever knowledge you have on AI, artificial intelligence, over the topic which I am giving you, you are here for knowledge sharing, not for debate. Okay, my point is better, your no. Okay, please start.
Gentlemen, we should go with the lead number 3, which is skill development. As we can say that in the present time, youth is unable to do the physical hard work. So with the help of artificial intelligence in any manufacturing company or any other area, we can see that with the help of artificial intelligence, youth is able to improve their skills. So I think this could...
I just want to add a point.
Friends, I would like to
And as we know that our education system, gentlemen, let me complete my point. So our educational system mostly goes with the traditional education, and as we see that world is demanding skills nowadays rather than other things. So I think our youth needs to work on the skills so it can help India to move towards the AI much more and be in the race towards the AI and the latest technology. So I think skill development here plays a major role.
Exactly, skilled
And I
youth
think
will
our
be
country must focus on education.
participating in the nation's building.
About that, our system is using education of traditional education system as we are adopting AI, so we can adopt a by the
So gentlemen, I would like to
by the help of AI we can more and more doing effort in the field of modernizing our society and give a better education to our children. Like for an example, we can use Chat GPT. Nowadays, Chat GPT is used by many more students for doing their homework. This and also many more things we can use by AI as in the betterment of the field of society and also in the betterment of education system.
Yes, Salman,
Gentlemen, I'm just saying that what we have to understand the one thing. Okay, gentlemen, listen. We have to understand one thing. Artificial intelligence is a kind of intelligence where human brain is not used. So human brain is used on focusing on something research related things. So we can move on that. It is for betterment of
exactly adding point
betterment
to
of future research. I think it is good to go with lead number 2.
My point.
Yes, adding point
I
want to add one point.
in artificial intelligence, we can do the laborer
Yes,
work.
let Chitesh
Earlier, whatever teacher used to do, teacher used to check, evaluate student, the copy, they used to check their time on the evaluation. Now the evaluation can be done by artificial intelligence using OMR sheets and the things. And teacher, the rest teacher time can do, the teacher can give the time to the student interactively. They can learn.
Gentlemen, as we have seen the lead number 2, which was about bringing the world together.
From a while, let him complete this point. Chitesh, you can continue.
The world together. We see that we have seen our multiple issues that we face, multiple problems in the world right now. Gentlemen, please let me complete my point. We have seen over multiple times this world is struggling to compete with multiple problems. So in artificial intelligence, we can use those to solve the problems.
Mobile phones, they can use mobile phones and internet. By that, they can share the information, and in this aspect, AI also help in the field of artificial intelligence.
Friends, I would like to add one point. Like recently, we came to a news like the ChatGPT.
Salman, you don't come closer to your camera. Your voice is different. Two voices are coming. Keep distance, otherwise you will headphone. Some issue is there from here. Otherwise, keep more distance. The voice will be like same. Okay? Please start, guys.
Gentlemen, as the Chat GPT or the internet is very helpful for the students because it helps them to interact with each other in an efficient way, and it also helps them to get the knowledge of those things which a normal student can't even think. So,
gentlemen, also when we focus about the skills and resources that are available, we also know that if not developed within the domestic country, somebody else from the outside nation is going to come and do the same thing. We need to be ready for that and need to be more advanced towards that. So in order to that, I think AI will help us to do more such things, solve our domestic problems as well, and help create a more connectivity towards the outer world as well. Okay, gentlemen, let's give chance to Chitesh. Please. Chitesh, please continue.
Let's speak one by one. Let's speak one by one.
Friends, I would like to add that the ChatGPT, the AI cannot completely replace the education system, because recently we came to a news like the ChatGPT cannot create the UPSC link because it is all about the IQ plus EQ, or not only about the IQ. It is all about the emotions that humans have. Artificial intelligence cannot completely replace a human in even in education system. So it cannot completely substitute the education system. It can be partially, it can be imbibed in the education system. That would improve the quality, but not the 100%. Because
Chitesh, you make a very compelling point, but I believe that the use of AI is to help towards and reducing the effort that humans can put in, so as to make our jobs easy. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I just want to add a point. Like recent our PM
AI is created by humans.
I have a similar point.
The human brain AI is just nothing. So it controls
developing nowadays.
GPT, which the students are using now. It has limitations. Everything has its advantage and disadvantage. So ChatGPT has also its limitations. So it can automatically generate biased content, which can be
gentlemen, I would like to add that we can build a digital infrastructure of our country because India is being investment hub.
Let's speak one by one.
Gentlemen, if we improve our digital infrastructure, India being investment hub,
Gentlemen, so the digital infrastructure improvement is I think the most important point.
Let Chitesh complete his point.
Yes, I agree with the Manab. Like, if we improve digital infrastructure, there will be more investment attracted by our country from the foreign MNCs. So like that, because India is being an IT hub, in most cities we are improving a digital infrastructure. So we can attract more foreign direct investments in like MNCs will come and our economy will be improved.
Also,
So
not
I just want to add a point to it. So as we know that our honorable Prime Minister visited to America, he made a bold statement about AI and everything. Our government is supporting AI to a large extent, and I think the important thing is to educate our youth to use AI and technology at a much more extent.
Their school or after their college in their life.
More beneficial.
AI help in their jobs and in their company.
Okay, gentlemen, as I see that AI is more important and useful thing when it comes to the driverless driving. The thing is that when the driverless driving is our future. So here the thing is that without driver a car is driving and follow the traffic rules one by one, and he also uses brakes when someone come in the road suddenly. So I think the using of AI in our in our future social life is going to be more important. So what do you, if you would like to add?
I believe we can also consider
in our country.
We can jump off the road and come in front of our car or something.
Portal and
Like any animal, like we can say that
we can also bank on the decision that India is doing in diplomacy. Recently on PM's visit to the United States, we have seen that multiple numerous deals and major deals being made. Majority of them being in technology domain. We can definitely expect a big chunk of them bounding towards AI and development of AI in India.
So gentlemen, I would like
so
to
gentlemen,
add
I am just suggesting that AI is good, but
technology,
everything has its pros and
India
cons.
should ensure
So
that there is a security in the technology advancement, because there should be personal security before implementing the advanced technology.
Yeah, I agree with Chitesh that the one point is that we can't use AI in a defense sector. Okay, so because that AI is Chitesh early mentioned that AI has no emotion. So AI can't take decision, some logical reasoning problem. So it is better that we use AI in our social development, research development. Sometimes like in Google Lens, if you scan some plants or something, the Google Lens automatically captured the thing and also analyzes that what kind of thing the Google Lens give up information. So we can use in that direction in educational purposes.
Exactly, Manav. I think we can keep AI as a more
any virus is coming and
gentlemen, please let yes to complete his
artificial intelligence can predict it easily. The artificial intelligence can predict it easily if any bug or any virus is trying to come into our website or something. We can use artificial intelligence in security, but we have to maximum our security walls for the AI. So it can't be
adding to what Manap and Yes just said. I think we can use AI in defense sector, but in a more passive way. Like we can let AI give us suggestions and decisions, but give us suggestions, but not let it make decisions for us. I think
Yes,
the personnel should be the one who should take the final call.
We
Yes.
should use AI as well as human interaction. The intelligent person should be
To the
involved.
defense sector, we can also add one more
Okay,
thing,
fine.
that if we order a food from any website, then and
Yeah,
if
fine. So generally, it was quite a healthy discussion. You guys have a good knowledge of exchange of your thoughts on the particular topic. Okay, so now we'll proceed with the topic. After studying from the India's best educational institutions such as IITs and NITs, which let India suffer from the brain drain, what can be the most effective public policy to avert this trend? Lead A, mandatory 10 years of service in India after graduation. Lead 2, propagation of patriotism and fondness to own culture and history via education curriculum. Lead 3, raising standards of employment and living in India. You want me to repeat the topic? It is clear for everyone?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again, I'm telling you guys, it's a discussion. It's not a debate. It's not a PPDT. Try to understand. Put up your points in a more professional way. It's a sharing of knowledge. Okay, please start.
Okay, gentlemen, we have to understand the one thing first, that why people migrate from their own motherland to another country. The main point is for income, for the better future. So I think somehow we are lacking that we are generating the source of income for our young generation. That's why they are migrating to foreign country. And if someone migrate from their motherland to another country, they are in less in number. So the effect of that particular countries on that particular person is much more, so that they are get influenced by that their culture, their systems. So I think that is the main problem.
As Manan correctly stated, I believe that getting gentlemen.
They are mainly focusing on the kind of a package foreign countries providing to our country people. So by the
Gentlemen, education as well as getting more employment opportunities is a big factor for the migration of individuals to abroad. I believe that making those opportunities available here in India would be a great way to influence their decision to stay in India and contribute towards the GDP as well.
Yes, Sarvesh, I would like to add that
India being the big CEOs of the company like Google and Microsoft, like Sundar Pichai and Sanjay Nadella, so they are studied from IIT and NITs of our country. And I think our education is really great in that aspect, but still why is brain drain happening? This is because the people are not getting the jobs they want here. So I think making it 10-year compulsory service in India is an important aspect, because it can at least help this youth to develop India's structure, infrastructure, and many other technologies.
Yes,
Yes, I'm partially agree with you, but that will the violation of our fundamental rights.
People those who are migrating from the India, those are like elite level people.
So
Those are
India is currently a demographic
more than the
almost
almost 1 lakh.
So being a populous country in the world,
expecting that they are paying and some tax.
We can't
The government is not provide that facilities.
Can provide
That's why I guess
better
most of
facilities
the
and better
Indian
way
youth
of
are migrating
living
to
their
other countries.
that they will not have to go to abroad and they will.
Okay, gentlemen. So Ajay already mentioned that 10 years mandatory service.
Gentlemen, as Ajay mentioned that mandatory tenure of employment in the country, I partially agree with this point. As the majority of the benefits that come along with this employment, if made available
biggest
in
reason
India,
of migration
I
from
believe
India to the
we can
US is
influence their
opportunity.
decision to
Like
migrate.
there are several companies like Google, as mentioned, Sundar Pichai, they went to the USA because there were opportunities. All the big companies are situated in the USA, like Google and all others, Amazon. They are based on the America, so it provides them opportunity. Indian are not getting opportunity up to their
it is not only
No, gentlemen, we can't say India is not providing them facilities. They are also providing for many youths like
So it is not about the knowledge.
Gentlemen, so I think that our education system should improve. So that's why we can change our next generation. They give the more skilled training. So that's why they earn that skill. So they need to go the abroad for their dream jobs. The future, the further abroad companies come to them. They no, if some high level companies see the quality in Indian student, please set up their company in India. In this way, we can build our GDP. We can raise our GDP growth.
Gentlemen, as Manav correctly stated, a big part of it of influencing the decision to move abroad and migrate is that there is a lack of innovation that when it comes to staying back career in India. Now we see it to be changing, but I think it needs a more push and support from the government as well. To promote, for example, research work in India, which as of now is not a very ideal option for that people consider here to stay back here in India and complete the research. And there are many minimal resources available, but it is not the same case abroad. They get the abundant amount of resources and funds available to them to complete and pursue the research.
Yeah, with the stipend.
I just want to add a point to his point.
We can all think that it is so common that some people are migrate from one country to another.
IITs and NITs who are good at coding and making apps and everything. Silicon Valley are investing in foreign companies. So I think, but development in India, like India has the availability of jobs as same as the foreign countries. But the main thing is
something else.
Like
from Germany to USA to Japan. But
people
you have to understand that
like a foreign country. So I think if you make a compulsory
the one thing is also important that from our childhood we should implement that. We should implement in their syllabus that our culture is also important. Our culture is also enriched. That's why they are not be drained, washed out by the others. It is also important we can do it in our education system. That prevent them for
I would like to differ to culture is not associated with this.
Yes, exactly. Whereas the USA education is more about practical. Like culture is not one thing practically. Where Indian learns theoretically, then USA students learn practically. So that is the also reason that youth are shifting or migrating towards the USA. That is education policy change.
Like 10-year services are mandatory, and as India is a democratic country, so everyone has a choice to join his own dream company. And after going abroad, his experience and the foreign reserves will be helpful for India. After returning, he can be useful, or he can start up new company and share his innovative ideas to develop our developing nations like India.
Gentlemen,
I would like to provide some policies.
I would like to differ the point like we cannot we
abroad, because by that we can also pursue our country with the help of the jobs. So government has to increase jobs. If government increases the jobs, so there is no need to go abroad, and our country people just give
adding to what Ajay just contributed a while ago. We can make years of service mandatory in India, but we can do it on a flexible schedule. Let the person complete his studies or education wherever he feels comfortable, and then he is flexible to complete those years of service back in India and give his time and efforts here as well.
Yes,
gentlemen,
I'm
settling
there. So I think it's not taking education outside and coming to India.
It's not valuing the democracy, because we cannot force anyone
they are settling there just betraying their own country. So it's their ethnic value that after getting their knowledge and experience, they should return to their country and should contribute to develop their nation.
So Adib, I am somehow disagree from your point, and Service, as you said that he or she have to come back to their own country or motherland. But if someone is working in USA and he get very good perks and benefits there, and when he came back to his own country, as like he came back to India, and he was unable to get those perks and benefits in India, so how will he survive?
Ankit,
So, Ankit,
I would
That's
just
the
like
point. That's why
suggesting
in the
that
initial
add
days, we have to make the 10 year service
solution in
compulsory.
brain
After he completes his education
That
of
is
IITs and NITs, he must, the
psychology and
government
the
should make a
education
compulsory rule
in the
that they have to complete 10
earlier
years of
age,
service
that
in
can
India,
also
and after
solve
that
the
they can apply
problem.
for the foreign
The
companies for their
patriotism
betterment
in
and
their
the money
early
they have
age,
to earn
that
after that, and they
if
can
we
also
if
settle
we
outside.
plant a
But
seed
the
of the
first 10 years service,
patriotism
if
in
they
their
want
early
to
age,
use
that
education
thing
in
can
India or
also change
make
that.
a use of IITs and NITs,
okay.
they have to do that compulsory.
Ankit, adding to what you previously Ankit, adding to what previously you mentioned the point. I do not 100% say we have to do and go and come back return. I think the government should play a role and incentivize their coming back on, making worth it, so that they can come back here and put and build some jobs for us as well. Get the education that they have received. I think if the government can help them and
Also,
incentivize
US
them as
is
well.
also looking for Indian talent.
Government can also increase the
Like
budget
US is
for
also
sectors
looking
like
for Indian talent, like
ISRO.
NASA. There are
Our
many
best
scientists in
space
NASA
organization
that
is
are
to
from ISRO,
do.
because Indian scientists and Indian people are known for their jugaad. So they are looking for that, like Indian scientists, whatever the NASA scientists do at an expensive rate, Indian scientists do that at a cheap rate. So in USA knows these Indian talent, so they are all inclined towards Indian talent. So they hire people from India, because Indian people are more
Gentlemen,
talented compared
yeah.
to them. So it gives them
Yes.
opportunity, good pay perks. So that's why USA Indian youth.
Okay, please, fine. So, gentlemen, it was a quite interesting and good knowledge sharing. Discuss one by one. Okay. What is your name? The place you belong. Okay, from which college you did your 10th, 12th, and graduation, and who is your role model? Okay. So, Manak, please, you can start. Set up your things well in advance, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Manav Sarkar. I'm from village Kampa, from North 24 Pargana district of West Bengal. I did my class 10 and 12 from Kashapura 100 High School, and I did my graduation BSc honors in geology from Hooghly Mohsin Government College, and my role model is my father. Thank you.
Gentlemen, my name is Anirudh Kumar Dhrotra and I am from district Gurdaspur, Punjab. I did my 10th standard from Sunrise Public High School, Gurdaspur, and for 12th standard, I did my 12th standard from MM Senior Secondary School, Dhariwal in non-medical, and I have done my graduation from Government College, Gurdaspur in BA. And my role model is my father.
Gentlemen, my name is Ajay Suryanshi. I come from a beautiful city. It's Pune. It's in Maharashtra. I completed my 10th standard from J.N. Patil Technical High School. That's also in Pune, Maharashtra. I completed my 12th from Navroji Wadia College. That's in Pune. And I completed my graduation from Modern College. And my role model is David Goggins, who is a Navy SEAL officer. Yeah.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Salman and I have done my class 10 and 12 from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Roorkee, and I have done my graduation in BSc from BSM College, and I am from Roorkee, which is well known from IIT, and I am from Uttarakhand, which is well known from Devbhoomi, and my role model is my father. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Chitesh. So I am from Tanjavur, which is in Tamil Nadu. So I did my 10th standard in Rajas High Secondary School and 12th standard in Kalyan Sundaram High Secondary School, and my graduation, which is an integrated MSc Mathematics in Central University of Tamil Nadu in Tiruvarur. So my role model is my father. Thank you.
Ajay, stop it here. Don't do that.
Sir, book, sir.
No, don't do that. Whatever you're doing, don't do that. Okay.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Yash Parmar.
I did my 10th from my village, and the school name was Sri Gangagyan High School. I did my 12th from Shajapur, Government Higher Secondary School number 1, and I did my graduation from Government VKSN College Shajapur in BSc in chemistry, and my role model is my father. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Shubhadev Pradya. I am from Hooghly district of West Bengal. I have completed my 10th and 12th from Bodhanganj High School, which is situated in Hooghly district of West Bengal. And I completed my Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering from Bengal College of Engineering and Technology, Durgapur. And my role model is my father. Thank you.
Unmute कर सर्वेश. Unmute कर सर्वेश.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Sarvesh Khandagre. I'm from Mumbai. I have done my 10th standard from Atomic Energy Central School 5, Mumbai, and done my 12th from Atomic Energy Junior College, Mumbai, and I've completed my bachelor's in engineering from Vidyalakshmi Institute of Technology, Mumbai. I consider my mother to be my role model. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Myself Ankit, and I belong to a beautiful city, also known as Cyber City, named as Gurugram, Haryana. I have completed my 10th and 12th from MLP Senior Secondary School, Rewari, and I have completed my graduation in BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration from Indira Gandhi University, Haryana. And my role model is my grandfather. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I am Arshani Kende, and I am from Nagpur, Maharashtra. I completed my matriculation from Sanjuva High School, Nagpur, and then my intermediate from Sri Shivaji Science College in Computer Science. That is also from Nagpur. Post that, I completed my graduation in Information Technology from GSSN College of Engineering, Nagpur, and my role model is my mother. Thank you.
Morning, friends. I hail from Khetri, a beautiful town situated in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan. I have done my 10th from local school, Bal Vidyashram, and 12th also from Government Jaising School, Khetri. I have done my graduation in Bachelor of Science from the Dayal Singh College, University of Delhi, and my role model is my father. Thank you.
खड़े हो, स्टार्ट कर फटाफट. किसका वेट कर रहे? टाइम इज रनिंग.
Good evening, gentlemen. My lecturette topic is Indo-Pak relationship. As we know, India and Pakistan got independence on 1947. The day Pakistan got independence, on day before India got independence, that is 14 August 1947. After that, we already know that the Pakistan is not a very friendly country towards India. This is a hostile country for us for decades. In 1948 and 1965, and also in 1971, India and Pakistan involved in large-scale war. That's why our India relationship with the neighboring country is not so good. But in some previous previous year, the relationship going to be some kind of improvement, like Kolhapura corridor in 2019. Narendra Modi inaugurated it. As it is a free corridor for the pilgrims of the Gurudwara, and also the ex-Prime Minister of Pakistan also refer many times that if India raise their hand for friendship, they definitely collaborate with us. We have to understand that one thing: Pakistan is also strategically important for us. If Pakistan is our friendly country, we can access a route to trade to the Middle East that is go through the Pakistan, through Afghanistan and Iraq. We also access the gas pipelines which Russia offered to us. That kind of improvement we can develop in near future. But for now on, our external affairs minister is Jaishankar is very clear and bold that if Pakistan choose the wrong path, we definitely condemn them. If Pakistan forward their hand for friendship, we definitely cooperate with them. This is how the India's presence stand with Pakistan. We already know Pakistan are facing some financial crisis nowadays. It is also bad for their common pupils. India try their best to help Pakistan. We have to understand that one thing, that all Pakistanis are not good. We have some. Thank you.
Manab, time over. I'll give you a warning bell, okay? Warning hand sign. Then you can move on, okay?
Gentlemen, today's my topic is India's Bangladesh relations. As Bangladesh is situated between the northeastern states of India and West Bengal. As we all know that before independence of Bangladesh, it is known as East Pakistan. So India helps Bangladesh to get their freedom. As years goes by, the relation between India and Bangladesh became stronger and stronger, and the sectors in which they build relationships are trade sector, infrastructure projects, defense, and some other education sector. For example, in a trade relationship, they are doing trade to boost the economy of the Bangladesh. India helps them to grow and develop, and for the development. As we all know that the Brahmaputra also flows through Bangladesh. So there are multiple water projects like dams, reservoirs, etc., which also help to maintain the relationship between them. As for a defense sector, there are many exercises conducted between both of them. And our Prime Minister Modi also visited Bangladesh to increase or strengthen the ties with them. So in the conclusion, I just want to say that the both should build a stronger relation, as both are the neighboring states to counter terror attacks, to increase the education sector, infrastructure, trade, economy. Thank you.
So, good morning, friends. My today's topic is India-China relations.
So, good morning.
So, majorly there is one. Good evening, friends. So, today's one topic is India-China relations, and there is one wise say that doing mistakes is good, but not learning from them is not good. So, this goes with my topic. I have divided my topic into 4 parts. That is a bit of introduction and history, positives of the relation, negatives of the relation, and a bit of conclusion and my point of view. So starting with the history of India-China, we have been trading since a long time with China using the traditional Silk Route, and also the great religion of Buddhism was spread in China using the same route. After our independence, our relationship with China was kind of good. Like we signed a Panchashil agreement in 1954, in which there were many good aspects and good bonds and trades and other aspects were created. But in around 1961, when we gave asylum to Dalai Lama, from there our relations starting deteriorating. Now after that, a bit of positives of our relationship, like we have been trading a lot with China. Maximum of them are the imports from China, but we are getting it at very cheap, cheap raw materials, cheap things at very good cost. And other than that, we it also created a kind of a South Asian dominance around the world, that there are 2 big countries in the South Asia which have the capability of becoming a superpower. a bit of negatives. Like as we know that India and China have been in war in 1962, where India was kind of faced a lot of difficulties in that war. Still, we fought and gave our best. But other than that, China is nowadays surrounding India with a strategy called string of pearls. And India is also countering it using the strategy called necklace of diamonds. And India is also building a China-Pakistan economic corridor, which will close or endanger the India's path towards the African countries to trading with them. And I think this is a major threat to us. Also, China is nowadays militarily very strong, and I think which is kind of danger for us in the northeastern region. Now, coming to what are the more threats we can get and how India is countering to this. So as we know that India is also collaborating with many countries, that it be Indonesia, many of the African countries, like Gwadar port in Iran and Oman, many of the ports in Oman and other countries. So I think all these aspects is a good thing to counter China in right now. And now a little bit of conclusion in my point of view. So as we know that China is nowadays in the race of becoming a superpower, and it will soon overcome many of the countries. It is militarily powerful. It is also economically strong, and it's anyways culturally good too. And I think India being a friend right now with China is a good option, as it can create a dominance in the world. As we know that the other Western countries like USA and Russia, they are not enabling the other countries to come over them, and they're just try to suppress these countries. And I think when China and India come together, they can surely make us a kind of.
Okay, stop it. Once I show you a sign, just stop it. Okay. First is a warning. Next is a stop sign. Okay, once I show you one thumb sign, then you have only 30 seconds left or 20 seconds left. When I show you final thumb, you stop it. Okay. You can see on the screen now, which I shown you in between. Okay, fine.
Good evening, gentlemen. The topic given to me is India as a defense hub. So India is becoming a hub for defense manufacturing, as in our Make in India scheme, our country is moving farly above, and we are indigenously making so many aircraft and machines and aeroplanes and different weapons. As in past, our country is not much able to manufacture the defense systems, but after some innovations and technologies, we can able to do so. In the past, as our country is known for our braveness, that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is as we heard that he brings some equipment on cycle, and from that to now and also in the future, our country is making an effort in making our country more liable and more indigenously prepared for making defense equipment. And in that, we can also take some help from other countries. By that help, we can indigenously prepare and make some and make very good indigenously aircraft, ships, weapons. And in that, every year our country also holds some defense expos. In that, we show our powers to the whole world, that how powerful we are, and we are also inviting our neighboring countries to help us, and by their help and by our innovations, we can make that happen. And in this situation, and in this era of weaponizing world, we can able to do so what our competing countries are doing, and we are doing very well in manufacturing industries of weaponizing India. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. So my topic is about rural women empowerment. So empowerment is about the improving the welfare, life of the woman, which will ultimately contribute to the country's developing process. So let me list down the causes which hinders the development of women in the society. Like first thing I would to address is that the patriarchal society construct. Like still we have the hindrance for the women development. Like most of the places we have the patriarchal view. Like women after completing the college schools are not sent for the higher education. So the consequence about there is no less gross enrollment ratio in the higher education. The second thing I would like to address is about the safety concerns. Actually, according to NCRB report, there is the amount of sexual harassment issues. The 95% of the offenders are very close to the women who are the victims. So that should be addressed, and that also hinders the process of the women empowerment. So third thing I would like to say the cause which hinders the women empowerment is less representation in all the fields collectively. Like especially if we take the field of entrepreneurship, a recent report of a private firm says that 7 out of 100 women only heads the companies in the entrepreneurship field, like the business. So there is also less representation in also political also. So that should be increased. And the fourth thing I would say is increasing the literacy rate of the woman, which compared to male, it is very slightly less when compared to the male in this country. So what are the measures to be taken to overcome these hindrances? The government should frame policy based on the woman-centric schemes, like empowering women by providing the financial assistance even after the marriage, like and safety for the girls, children, right from the childhood to make them ensuring completing the education, and so making employment opportunities. For example, some states in our country give 40% reservation for the women in the government employment, and also there are some inter-caste marriage schemes which should stop the harmful killings in the society. That would save the woman for choosing their own partner of their life, and therefore such government schemes supporting women should be introduced, and the main thing is implementation at the ground level is very important. So that would become the good result for the future. And therefore rural, because 60% of our country is of the rural background. So the topic rural women empowerment is focusing on the rural area. Women's life is very important, as the women in the urban area are somewhat they can survive in this fast growing world, but rural they are under the construction of the patriarchal society, and therefore they should be equipped with the education would be the proper weapon to overcome this process. So
Stop it. You can't see the sign which I am showing you continuously.
Sir, it is below, sir. Actually, my screen.
Okay, sit down.
Good evening, everyone. Today's my topic is India and US relationship. So we can say that India and US, United States of America, have had a good relationship since last many years. Like on our constitution making, we had to take many points in our constitution from USA, like the impeachment of president, the fundamental rights of the country, and the supremacy of our Indian constitution. After that, India and USA had a very good relationship at the time of the President Mr. Barack Obama. He visited India constituently in his tenure, and also the Prime Minister of India. At that time, Pradhan Mantri Manmohan Singh has visited him also, and they made a good relationship between both the countries. Nowadays, we can see that at the end, after Mr. Barack Obama, there were Donald Trump became the president of USA, and he came to India frequently. And Modi ji, our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, has been also invited to USA to address their country and to represent India on there. Nowadays, Mr. Joe Biden, the president of USA, wants India to join NATO and use India and US relationship against China. But if we see the negative points of the relationship, America is helping little with Pakistan to develop its infrastructure and its mechanism also. But we can say that in our positive side, America is also doing many maritime navy exercises, defense exercises with India, like Navy air exercise and Indian Army exercise. And recently we can see that our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi had went to America and to address their citizens and earn a very good fame there. And we can see that our leader Mr. Narendra Modi had a good impact on the people of America. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. The topic given to me was Quad. Quad was first developed in 2007 by the member countries US, Japan, Australia, and India. The motive to create Quad is to counter China in the Indo-Pacific region. China is developing maritime and cyber security threats to the developing nations and other countries, other developed countries. So the US always take advantage to the Cold War strategy to counter China. The main motive of this organization is to develop cyber security, maritime and naval exercise, etc. And in meeting which was held in 2022. It was told that China's target was Philippines, so that he could take advantage of US, because if he built their naval base, then it would be an advantage for China to attack USA in this respect. So in this meeting, it was also decided that if it was got attacked by China or any of them, then it will help others. And it was also decided to help in meeting to help in defense exercise in pandemic situation, in education, and to grow in economy. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. The topic for today is the right to protest. Gentlemen, in a democracy, everyone has a stake of their words. It can be an agreement to the opinion made by someone, or it can be a disagreement. Generally, these voices need to be heard by people who are in charge of making decisions. For this, protests are an important part. Protests not only help keep our promise, our arguments across. They also help in gathering everyone's attention. Nowadays, the protests have taken modern turn as well. May it be campaigns online, may it be tweets on Twitter as well. In every part, a person can put forward his protest. But the essence of protest is to make generally to make the organization or the entity or the government, for matter, to make understand the requirements of the common man. Protests can also take a negative turn as well. If not kept track of, it can lose into chaos as well, which can completely destroy the purpose of the protest. We as individuals have the right to protest. It is a basic democratic right that has been provided to us by the Constitution of India. It is in our hands to harness this power. Democracy, when we say, it not only means accepting the decisions made by the government and following it as well. It also gives people a say in say how do they react to this decision. And protest is an example of that. We also see protests happening not only in India but also abroad as well. and all of and though many of them do not turn out to be peaceful, but the objective is to keep their arguments across. In this modern digital era, I believe that all of us can come forward and put forward our arguments in a better way and complete a protest in a peaceful manner. Thank you.
Rejoin the session again. This link is about to expire now. Okay, quick.
Good evening, gentlemen. Today, the topic of my lecturette is cyber security and the cyber crime. So, as we can see that in the present era, the cyber crime are increasing day by day. As we can see that in the present era, everyone is online. But once it was a time when internet usage was very low among us, and sometimes somehow it was a time that woman was not well aware about the internet and its usage. But as it is increasing day by day, so the crimes are also increasing day by day. And once the things which were on the paper at that time are now on the servers, so we can get all those things by just a click. And as these are increasing, so technically the crime is also increasing, and we have to secure ourselves by doing our security by our own. And now we have requirements to stop these kinds of crime and protect ourselves from these kind of crimes. As we can say that there are approximately 900 million of the users in India which are using mobiles, and out of this, approximately 400 are using internet. As our government have an initiative of Digital India, so this initiative is also under the theft of cyber crime. As in the recent case, we can find that one nation is also have eyes on the other nation's information. As China is alleged to US that they have hacked their server, and they are interrupted into their cyber security, and they have got there some of the confidential information. As we can say that our government is also doing something for the people through which they can be safe from these kind of crimes. As normal people, as normal person, this is unaware of this kind of crime is getting scared day by day. As we can see in the news daily that different kind of cyber crime are performed day by day. Even a woman can't even think about that. And thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Today's my topic is YouTube. So, starting with the topic, YouTube was introduced to us in 2005. However, in 2006, the Google acquired the YouTube platform. So, when we hear the word YouTube, so at first, what comes to our mind? Like, it is a platform wherein like the content creator are creating contents, and whereas on the other hand, like the users which are consuming the contents. So, but initially, YouTube was not made for this. It was just a one-way platform wherein the users used to like see the videos which were uploaded by the developers. But right now, YouTube has come way forward in 2023 as compared to when it was introduced. So YouTube is like basically a platform wherein like the everyone should get an opportunity to share his dialogues, to share his views, opinions, and also on the other hand, the people like it's up to us like which content we want to consume. Also with this platform, like the people who can't afford the expensive knowledge or expensive institutions knowledge. So with the help of YouTube, like the free videos, the content can be consumed. Also, on the other hand, with the help of YouTube, most of the like people are earning. It is the main source of earning for most of the people, and I guess that's all about YouTube. Thank you.
Morning, friends. My lecture topic is population of India, merit and demerits. First, population. As India's population this year in 2021 in census can surpass the world population. We are on the top. Earlier we are on the second. It was China who was on the first in the population. Now after the COVID, we have progressed a lot in the population, and that's the thing. Now let's talk about the demerit first. First, increasing population is a burden for any country because we have limited resources in the India and in the world also. Like water, everything is limited. Nature gives us in the limited size, but we are not using it first wisely. And there is also increased burst in the population, like we have seen in the COVID times. There was scarcity of the ventilators also because the population was high and the facilities were not there. So these are the first merit is that limited resources. The second merit is that if the population is high, then competition will be high. Then like unemployment scenario may go on high, like the recent news SSC for only SSC clerk post, even the PhD graduate had applied, even the BTech holders have applied. So this scenario is quite visible in the population dense country. Now let's talk about the merit. There are several demerits of population, but merit are also there. Like it is not always that a population is burden. The population can be turned into useful human resources, like China has done. Everyone has some unique ability. So just what we need to do is they identify their ability and turn them into reality. Like we can give, everyone has their advantage. There someone interested in artistic, someone is interested in technology. So what we can provide is just upon whatever they feel they are good at, they can work upon that, and the result will be beneficial. It will not be, they will not be a liability, they will be a creator for the nation's wealth. So the basically main point is use the human resources well, as several countries has done already. Now what we can do to control the population growth? First, awareness can help a lot, like government has done and government is doing. The second thing is giving priorities to the people who has limited, giving priorities who have like 2 children, people only in government services. So these are the things that can be done to make population growth slow. Thank you.